Hey book lovers, Victoria here and you're watching My Books and Me. Today I'm going to bring you two videos, so get excited for that. This video is going to be my summer biannual bibliothon wrap up. The biannual bibliothon obviously took place over the past week. I had a lot of fun, it was really enjoyable. I didn't read as much as I thought I would, but I loved doing the video challenges and watching other people's video challenges and all the comments I got on mine. Thank you guys so much for all the wonderful and positive comments, that was really great. If you haven't seen any of my video challenges or you've missed a couple, I'll leave a link in the description below to the playlist which has all the 7 challenges plus my TBR, and this video will also be in that playlist. So let me get into the wrap up. The first book I finished during the Bibliothon was The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. This is the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. I really enjoyed this. This was completing the challenge of read a book featuring your favourite mythical creature, as well as read a book in a different format, because I ended up listening to this one on audiobook read by Jesse Bernstein. Highly recommended. I ended up finishing this one, most of it pretty much on the Saturday. When did it? The first day of the Bibliothon. Sunday. And I had about like 20 minutes left that I finished Monday morning. I really enjoyed it. It was so great to be back with these characters. I love Rick Riordan's writing. I love Percy being the narrator of the story. He is just such a fun person to read from. The adventure they went on was really cool. I love just how Rick Riordan just includes the right amount of Greek mythology without it being over the top and without it being too much for people who maybe don't know the stories to understand. Seriously love it. I'm definitely going to be diving into the third book sooner than I dove into the second book, because I'm just loving this series. 5 out of 5 stars. And the only other book that I completed during the Bibliothon was Wicked by Sarah Shepard. This is the 5th book in the Pretty Little Liars series. It was actually a reread for me, but it was still so fun to get back in and read it, because I'd kind of forgotten some of the details that had happened in the series as a whole, and especially in this book, but I really enjoyed it. It picks up after the original A has been discovered, and the girls think they're safe, and Ali's killer is going on trial and things like that, but there is another A at large and starting to torment them. It's really good. I love it. I am definitely diving into the rest of the series and just flying through. I am determined now to try and finish the remaining books in the series by the end of the year, so I have 6 months to read 10 books. Should be pretty easy because I can get through these really quickly. Again, 5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, they were the only 2 books that I actually finished during the readathon. I was really hoping to read more, but oh well. I did end up starting The Archived by Victoria Schwab, and I got about 88 pages in. I have read more since finishing the readathon. I'm now 120 pages in. I'm really enjoying this book. The story is just so interesting, and I'm going to be finishing it this week. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. Probably so far now, I'm probably going to give it like a 4 stars. Just from the first 120 pages. It's really good. And there was one other book that wasn't actually on my TBR, but I'm just going to call it my wildcard book that I read only not many pages of, but I still read a bit of it during the readathon, and that is Nevernight by J. Christoph. I read about 15 pages of this. Really good. I'm just... the size of this is so intimidating that it's just taken me a while to pick it up and read it. I really need to read it by the end of the month, but that's not the point. Really enjoying it. Seriously, go and pre-order this, because I think it's going to be a good read, and everyone who I've seen who has read it already says it's amazing, so pre-order it right now. So that is everything that I read during the Biannual Bibliothon. Like I said, in the description below I will leave a link to my playlist which has all my challenges. I'm so excited to see who wins the challenges. I did try and watch a lot of them that came up in my subscription feed, but I know I'm not subscribed to like every single booktuber, so I'm sure I missed some. So I can't wait to see who the winners are and who the honourable mentions are, so that I can go watch their videos as well. And let me know how you went reading wise for the Bibliothon, if you participated, and what your favourite video challenge doing was. And also just let me know what challenge of mine that you really enjoyed, if you've seen any of them. So yeah, I will see you guys later today with my booktubeathon TBR. Bye!